Have you heard about the WNBA referee who may have just sparked a major shift in the league? It all started when a whistle was blown against Caitlin Clark, and now Dave Portnoy is going all out in response. But here's the real twist. That technical foul may have revealed a much deeper issue within the WNBA. Let's take a closer look at why Portnoy is reacting so strongly, the numerous times he stood up for Clark against critics, and what all of this could mean for the league moving forward.
For the engine for Seattle today, that is a major improvement from Indiana's defense.
The first 3 minutes.
Imagine this. Caitlin Clark, the rising star of the Fever, misses a three-point shot. Frustrated, she hits the backboard. Then referee Tyler Ricks blows the whistle. Technical foul. Clark's response? She says she was called for a technical simply for being upset with herself. It raises the question, does something like that really deserve a technical?
I got a technical for basically being mad at myself because I missed the three and then I went and hit the backboard, and he told me it was disrespectful to the game of basketball. So
here's where things take an interesting turn. Despite the call, Caitlin Clark still took over the game, putting up 23 points and 9 assists to lead the Fever to a win. Quite the twist, right? But what no one realized at the time was that this one whistle was about to set off a storm led by Dave Portnoy. Before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us keep bringing more Caitlin Clark content to amazing viewers like you.
Okay, by now I'm sure you've seen Skylar Diggins assault Caitlin Clark after Indiana blew out Seattle.
When Dave Portnoy speaks, people pay attention. But this time, his outburst isn't only about Caitlin Clark. It points to a deeper problem within the WNBA. Could this moment be the wake-up call the league has been waiting for? Known for his outspoken opinions, Portnoy delivered a fiery reaction to the technical foul called on Clark. His response went beyond criticizing a single decision. It became a strong defense of competitiveness in women's basketball. He didn't hold back, even calling for referee Tyler Ricks to be suspended or fired for making that call. So why such an intense response? Portnoy didn't see it as just one bad moment. He believed it reflected a larger pattern in how the league handles its emerging stars.
What I don't get is the Seattle coach here is the one complaining after the game, and Skylar, tears in her eyes, being like, how dare Caitlin embarrass me? How dare they beat us by...
Portnoy's frustration didn't end with a technical foul. He also criticized the Seattle Storm for their reaction after losing to Clark and the Fever. Following a 30-point defeat, he suggested that the Storm needed to mature and handle themselves better.
30. Hey, ladies, grow up. They didn't take their starters out in time. What are you talking about?
This criticism highlights Portnoy's frustration with what he perceives as weakness under competitive pressure. He clearly admires the intensity and determination that Caitlin Clark brings to the court. However, there's a worrying side for Clark fans. This latest technical foul brings her season total to 5, putting her dangerously close to an automatic one-game suspension, which occurs at 7 technicals. The stakes are high. Being just 2 fouls away from a forced benching raises questions about what this could mean for Clark and the Fever's playoff hopes. Portnoy's reaction taps into a wider discussion about competitiveness and how stars are treated in the WNBA. Is Clark being held to a different standard? Are referees too quick to penalize visible frustration or passion? These are the critical questions that his outburst brings to light.
Love it. This league doesn't know what to do with Caitlin Clark. They don't know what to do with the Indiana Fever. It's not just her, Aaliyah Boston, Mitchell, Hull. This team is coming together, and Caitlin Clark is loving it. She's laughing at you, Skylar.
The incident also underscores the remarkable impact Caitlin Clark has had in her rookie season. Her style, competitive intensity, and star power have drawn fresh attention to the WNBA. But with that spotlight comes scrutiny from both fans and officials. Portnoy's reaction indicates that how the league manages this scrutiny could be vital for its growth and for nurturing its emerging stars. His call for accountability from officials isn't just about defending Clark. It's about establishing fairness and consistency in officiating. If players are penalized for showing passion, does it reduce the excitement and intensity of the game? The timing of this controversy is especially significant. With Clark leading the Fever to improved performances and drawing massive audiences, a potential suspension could have major consequences. It's not only about one player or team, it could influence the league's overall direction. Portnoy's vocal support also highlights the evolving landscape of women's basketball. As the WNBA attracts more mainstream attention, incidents like these get amplified, moving beyond in-game decisions to become national sports debates. If you enjoy this content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing, and doing so helps us bring more Caitlin Clark content to amazing fans like you. Clark's meteoric rise isn't just shaking up the league, it's sparking a fierce debate. Why is a millionaire entrepreneur challenging WNBA veterans over a rookie? Dave Portnoy is confronting the WNBA establishment, and it all centers on one player, Caitlin Clark. Last month, he even called the decision to leave Clark off the Olympic team the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'd rather watch paint dry. I'd rather watch dirt just be moved around. Because Caitlin Clark's not on the team. If she's there, it's appointment TV. You people, whoever did this, honestly, hey, take your brain, put it in a museum, and study it for how dumb you are.
But why is Dave Portnoy so invested in Caitlin Clark's career? It's not only about her talent on the court. He sees her as a transformative figure for the entire sport. In Portnoy's eyes, Clark isn't just excellent. She's one of the most popular players in the world.
Hey, dummies. For the first time, in the history of basketball, you have arguably a player who is the most popular player in the world.
That's a bold statement, but the data backs it up. Consider the record-breaking viewership numbers and the packed arenas. Portnoy argues that Clark's combination of talent and marketability should have secured her a place on the Olympic roster. He believes her inclusion would boost the global visibility of women's basketball. For him, it's not just about winning medals, it's about growing the sport. This conflict between Portnoy and the WNBA highlights a larger concern. Is the league struggling to balance rising stars like Clark with its established players? Portnoy certainly thinks so. He's frustrated with how the WNBA manages new talent, suggesting the league isn't fully ready for the shift that Clark represents.
It's helping the whole game. Wake up.
It's a delicate situation. On one side, there's a league with established stars and long-standing traditions. On the other, there's a rookie drawing unprecedented attention and fan engagement. How do you honor the veterans while leveraging the rise of a new star? Portnoy isn't alone in supporting Caitlin Clark, but not everyone agrees. Some former players and commentators are skeptical of her accomplishments and popularity, questioning whether her college success will translate to the professional level. Is it jealousy, as Portnoy claims, or genuine concern about how one player's fame could affect team dynamics? This debate goes beyond just Clark. It's about the future of women's basketball. Will the WNBA embrace change and rising stars like her, or will it cling to the old guard and risk missing opportunities for growth? Portnoy's vigorous defense mirrors a wider sentiment among fans. Many believe the league must acknowledge and capitalize on the popularity of its emerging stars. The WNBA is at a crossroads. Stick with tradition or embrace change. Caitlin Clark's rise shows there's huge demand for star power, but integrating new talent with veterans is tricky. Her impact on viewership, attendance, and team performance is reshaping the league, sparking debates about its future. What do you think? How should the WNBA balance team success with individual stars? Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.